Okay. Good morning, students. We start today's section, that is our quadratic equation. Quadratic equation. What is quadratic equation? An equation of the form ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 and a not equal to 0, a comma b, c are belongs to real numbers. Clear? This is a quadratic equation. Okay. Take exercise 4.1. Second question. Read the second question. Sorry, exercise 4.2, not 4.1, 4.2. 4.2, second question. Solve the problems given in example 1. We already discussed example 1 and form the quadratic form. This is our example 1, represent the situation mathematically. Our question is John and Givandi together have 45 marbles and both of them lost 5 marbles each, and the product of the number of marbles they now have is 124. We would like to find out how many marbles they had to start with. Okay, we already formed the quadratic equation, that is x square minus 45x plus 324 is equal to 0. There is a homework question, there is a given example question, that is x square minus 45x plus 324. Already we formed the equation, quadratic equation x square minus 45x plus 324 is equal to 0. Then find the root of the quadratic equation. Find the value of x, solve for or find the zeros. Clear? The root of there is a x square minus 45x plus 324. X square minus 45x plus 324 is equal to 0. Solve using splitting method. Splitting method here. Sum is equal to minus 45 and product is equal to 324. Sum is equal to minus 45x and product is equal to 324x. Then what are the numbers? Minus 45 and 324. Listen, it is a minus 36 and 9. Minus 9. Okay. Listen, minus 36 plus minus 9 is a minus 45. And minus 36 into minus 9, minus into minus plus 9 into 6, 54, 9 into 3, 24 plus 5, 32, 324. The splitting minus 45 as x square minus 36x minus 9x plus 324 is equal to 0. Clear? Split the middle term. Minus 45x as a minus 36x minus 9x. Then grouping x common, x minus 36, then minus of 9 common, that is x minus 36 is equal to 0. That is equal to x minus 36 into x minus 9 is equal to 0. That means x minus 36 is equal to 0 and x minus 9 is equal to 0. That means x is equal to 36 and x is equal to 9. X is equal to 36, we have two roots, x is equal to 36 and x is equal to 9. Then our assumption is let the number of marbles be x. John had x, that means we take a number of marbles John had is equal to 36 and number of marbles Jivandi had is equal to 45 minus 36 is equal to 9 marbles. Or you take number of marbles of John had is equal to 9, then Jivandi has a 45 minus 9 36 marbles. Okay, right? John had 36 marbles, Jivandi is equal to 45 minus 36 is a 9. 45 minus 36 is a 9 marble. X that is equal to 36 marbles. Here also 9 marbles. Here also 9 marbles. Or either you take x is equal to 9, then 45 minus x is equal to 36. Okay, the second example one, second part homework. Second part homework, that is already given in your example 1. Second part, the quadratic equation is given, solve for x or find the root of the quadratic equation. Then read the next question, question number 3. Find two numbers whose sum is 27 and product is 182. Find two numbers whose sum is 27 and product is 182. The sum is 27 and product is 182. Okay, two numbers, that means sum is given, sum is equal to 27. That means let one number is x and other number is 27 minus x, because the sum is 27. We assume that one number is x, the other number is 27 minus x. And given condition, according to our question, the product of the two number is equal to 182. The product of the two number is equal to 182. That is equal to first number x into 27 minus x. Second number 27 minus x is equal to 182. This is our given condition. X into 27 minus x is equal to 182. Open the bracket. 27x minus x square is equal to 182. That is x square minus 27x plus 182 is equal to 0. That is the given quadratic equation. We form the quadratic equation, that is given that two numbers sum is equal to 27 and their product is 182. Then we take first number x, the other number is 27 minus x. Clear? Then the product x into 27 minus x is equal to 182. Open the bracket. x into 27, 27x minus x into x square is equal to 182. Then multiply throughout by negative sign or take this LHS to RHS. That is x square minus 27x plus 182 is equal to 0. Then here also split the middle term, find the value of x. What are the values of x? Middle term, the sum is minus 27 and product is 182. Sum is minus 27 and product is equal to 182. Then what are the numbers? Sum is negative and product is positive means both are negative numbers. Clear? The sum is negative and product is a positive number means both are negative number. This is a minus 13 and minus 14. Is it correct? Numbers are minus 14, minus 13. Minus 13 plus minus 14 is equal to minus 27 and minus 13 into minus 40, 182. 13 into 14, what is 13 into 14? 4 into 3, 12, 4, 5. Then 3, 1, 182. Then minus into minus, plus. Clear? Okay. That means split the middle term, x square minus 13x minus 14x plus 182 is equal to 0. That is taking x common, x is equal to x minus 13. Grouping these two, minus 14 common, that is x minus 13 is equal to 0. That is x minus 13 into x minus 14 is equal to 0. X minus 13 into x minus 13 into x minus 14 is equal to 0. That means either x minus 13 is equal to 0 or x minus 14 is equal to 0 or both. That means x minus 13 is equal to 0 or x minus 14 is equal to 0. That is x is equal to 13, x is equal to 14. Then the numbers are, if x is equal to 13, numbers are 13, 14. 13, 14. Clear? Is it clear? We take that the product is equal to x into 27 minus x, 182. Then simplify, you get the quadratic equation, x square minus 27x plus 182 is equal to 0. And factorizing this equation or splitting the middle term, that is using the splitting middle term form, minus 13x minus 14x, and take the common factors, factorize, that is x minus 13 into x minus 14 is equal to 0. That means x is equal to 13 or x is equal to 14. So the numbers are 13. Substituting in x is equal to 13, what is 27 minus x? 27 minus x is equal to 14. 27 minus 13 is 14. Clear? Or x is equal to 14, what is 27 minus 14? That is 30. So the numbers are 13 and 14. Next question was on the next question, fourth question. Find two consecutive positive integers, sum of whose squares is 365. find two consecutive positive integer. Consecutive positive integer. That means we take one number is x, the other number is x plus 1. Clear? One is x and other is x plus 1. Okay. Find two consecutive positive integer. Sum of whose square is 365. Sum of whose squares is 365. Clear? Right. Let consecutive positive integers are x plus 1. Nearby numbers, that is x plus 1. 2, 3, 5, 6, 13, 14, then 100, 101, that is consecutive numbers. Like this, x plus 1. The sum of whose squares, that is according to our question, x square plus x plus 1 the whole square is equal to 365. X square plus x plus 1 the whole square is equal to 365. Then expand x plus 1 the whole square is x square plus 2x plus 1 is equal to 365. Then 2x square plus 2x minus 364 is equal to 0. Clear? X square plus x square 2x square plus already 2x, then plus 1 minus 365, that is plus 1 minus 365 is minus 364 is equal to 0. Clear? 2x square plus 2x minus 364 is equal to 0. Divided throughout by 2. That is now the equation become x square plus x minus 182 is equal to 0. Minus 182 is equal to 0. X square plus x minus 182 is equal to 0. Okay. Then find the root of this quadratic equation. The sum is sum is equal to plus 1 and product is equal to negative 182. Negative 182. Clear? The sum is positive and product is negative, means the numbers are one is positive and other is negative. One more condition, the sum is positive means the greater number is positive. Clear? Here the sum is positive and product is negative. That means one is numbers are one is negative and other is positive. And one more condition, the sum is positive means the greater number is positive and smaller number is negative. Okay. Here also 182, that is plus 14 and minus 13. Plus 14 into minus 13 is equal to minus 182 and plus 14 into minus 13 is plus 1. The middle term, that is x square plus 14x minus 13x. Instead of x you write 14x minus 13x minus 182 is equal to 0. Then take the common x into x plus 14. Here minus 13 common, x plus 14. Right. That is x into x plus 14 and minus 13 into x plus 14 is equal to 0. that means x plus 14 common, x plus 14 into x minus 13 is equal to 0. That means x plus 14 common, x plus 14 into x minus 13 is equal to 0. That means x plus 14 is equal to 0 or x minus 13 is equal to 0. That means x is equal to minus 14 or x is equal to 13. X is equal to minus 14 or x is equal to 13. Clear? Okay. According to our question, given that the consecutive positive integers, two numbers are positive. According to our question, the numbers are positive. That means x is equal to 13. We take x is equal to 30. So the numbers are 13. 13 plus 1, 14. Clear? X plus 1. The numbers are x plus 1, 13, 13 plus 1. Clear? Read the next question. Next question. The altitude of a right triangle is 7 cm less than its base. The altitude of a right triangle is 7 cm less than its base. If the hypotenuse is 13 cm, find the other two sides. The right triangle means we use the Pythagoras theorem. What is Pythagoras theorem? Base square plus altitude square is equal to hypotenuse square. Clear? Then here altitude of a right triangle is 7 cm less than its base. So we take let base be x. Then altitude means that is x minus 7. Clear? Then using the Pythagoras theorem, we can find the value of x, other two sides. Clear? Right. Let base be x, altitude is x minus 7. 7 cm less than its base. Clear? 7 cm less than its base. Then, given that hypotenuse is equal to 13 centimeter. 13 centimeter. This is a x centimeter, x minus 7 centimeter. Okay. Then using Pythagoras theorem, Pythagoras theorem. What is Pythagoras theorem? Base square plus altitude square is equal to base square plus altitude square is equal to hypotenuse square. That means x square plus x minus 7 the whole square is equal to hypotenuse square is 13 square. 13 square. X square plus x minus 7 the whole square is equal to 13 square. Then open the bracket. X square plus x minus 7, x square minus 2x, 2 into 14 into x, 2 into 7 into x, 14x, 2 into 7 into x, plus 7 square is a 49 is equal to 13 square is a 169. Then that is 2x square minus 14x plus 49 minus 169 is equal to 0. That is 2x square minus 14x plus minus 169 plus 49 is a plus minus 120 is equal to 0. Minus 120. That is divided throughout by a 2, that is x square minus 7x minus 60 is equal to 0. Minus 7x minus 60 is equal to 0. Okay. Then x square minus 7x minus 60 is equal to 0. Then split the middle term. Sum is equal to minus 7 and product is equal to minus 60. This product is minus 60 means one is positive and other is negative. Sum is negative means greater number is negative. Greater number is negative. This is minus 12, 5. That is minus 12 plus 5 is minus 7, minus 12 into 5 is 60. Then split the middle term, that is x square minus 7x, x square minus 12x minus 5 plus 5x minus 60 is equal to 0. That is x common, x minus 12 plus 5 into x minus 12 is equal to 0. That is x minus 12 into x plus 5 is equal to 0. That means x minus 12 is equal to 0 or x is equal to x plus 5 is equal to 0. That is x is equal to 12 and x is equal to minus 5. Then the length of the side of a triangle is negative, is not possible. So we take x is equal to 12. X is equal to 12. That means x is equal to, length is a negative, is not possible. So we take x is equal to 12, base is equal to 12 and altitude is x minus 7, 12 minus 7, 5. 12 centimeter, 5 centimeter. Clear? Then we have one more question, the last question, 6th one. A cottage industry produced a certain number of pottery articles in a day. The cottage industry produced a certain number of pottery articles in a day. It was observed on a particular day the cost of production of each article in rupees was 3 more than twice the number of articles produced on that day. If we take the number of articles be x, then what is the cost of each article? Number of articles be x is the cost of each article is 3 more than 3 plus twice the number of articles produced on that day, 2 into x. Let x be the number of articles produced in a day, that is x. Then the cost for each article is 3 more than twice the number of articles produced on that day, 2 into x. If the total cost of production on that day was rupees 90, the total cost of production is rupees 90. Find the number of articles produced and the cost of each article. Find the number of articles produced and the cost of each article. Okay. Okay, let total number of pottery article is equal to, let the number of article, number of produced in one day is equal to x. Then cost of each article is 3 more than twice the number of articles, that is 2x plus 3. Clear? Number of article is x and cost of each article is 2x plus 3. Then according to our question, if the cost of production on each day is a particular day is rupees 90, that means the cost of production, the cost of each cost of production, that is x into 2x plus 3 is equal to 90. That is the given condition. X into 2x plus 3 is equal to 90. In number of article is x, then total number of article is x, the cost of one article is equal to 2x plus 3, that means the production is, cost of production is 2x plus 3 into x, number of article into cost of one item, that is equal to 90. Open the bracket, 2x square plus 3x is equal to 90, that is 2x square plus 3x minus 90 is equal to 0. Minus 90 is equal to 0. Split the middle term, that is sum is equal to 3 and product is equal to minus 90 into 2 minus 180. The sum is equal to 3 and product is equal to minus 90, minus 180. Then what are the numbers? Sum 3, sum is positive and product is negative, one is positive and other is negative, and this is a minus 15 and plus 12. Sorry, plus 15 and minus 12, plus 15 and minus 12, plus 15 and minus 12. What happened, Adil? 15 into 2. The sum is product is minus 90 into 2. Minus 90 into 2. 2x square plus 3x minus 90 is equal to 0. Then 2x square, the sum is 3 and product is 2 into minus 90, that is a minus 180. The sum is 3 and product is a minus 180. Plus 15 and minus 12. Plus 15 into minus 12 is equal to, Adil? Then, that is 2x square plus 15x minus 12x minus 90 is equal to 0. Minus 90 is equal to 0. Then x common, 2x plus 15 minus 12 common, minus 6 common. Minus 6 common, 2x plus 15 is equal to 0. That is equal to 2x plus 15 into x minus 6 is equal to 0. That is 2x is equal to minus 15. X is equal to minus 15 by 2. And x minus 6 is equal to 0. X is equal to 6. 2x plus 15 is equal to 0. That is 2x is equal to minus 15, x is equal to minus 15 by 2. That means x is equal to 6. The number of articles is equal to, is equal to 6. And cost is equal to 2x, 2 into 6 plus 3. That is equal to 15 rupees. 15. 2 into 6, 12 plus 15.